Oh, there she is. I can see her. She'll start. She'll start.
Shocked me. Before LS swaps and YouTube builds, there was an era. And no era captures my attention like this one does. The era that I'm most passionate about is slowly fading, and honestly, most car enthusiasts today tend to forget about it. Some might call this obsession a dream. And although it is a dream, it's not one that just started yesterday. It's one that I've had for a while. And today, we're making it a reality. We're on the road driving to Wyoming to pick this truck up. I've never told anybody about it because back then I didn't know what I was going to build it into. We're here in Wyoming. We drove through some pretty bad stuff to get here last night. Oh, this is where one of my upcoming projects lies. Oh, there she is. I can see her. Look at that. Oh. So what that is right there is a 1936 Chevy 1.5 ton pickup truck. And this model happens to have a dump bed on it. We're gonna build something out of it. So originally the plan was to build it into an Ultra 4 4500 class race car, but plans changed. Now I need your help figuring out what direction this build should take. But one thing's for sure, after sitting for the last 82 years, it's time to see if this old rig still has some life in it. She'll start. She'll start. What a dream. It's time. It's the dump truck. It's been sitting in Wyoming winters for years and years and years. One thing about it though, is everything is there except for the seat and the bed. It's obviously it has a bed, but it's not the original bed. This thing needs to be put back on the road.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear this thing fire up anyway.
It's might be a lot of work.
Yeah. Everything in here looks really good. It's super low miles with, what is that, 94,000 miles? You can't see the 9, but it's there. The shifter isn't even seized up or nothing. Huh. Crazy. So today we're going to get started with the age-old question. Will it start? So what I wanted to start with is pulling these spark plugs and just getting a look at inside the cylinders, because this thing is also kind of seized up. It doesn't want to spin. Seized. Want to give it a go?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. It comes out like a champ. That looks so good.
Plus 25. It's 63 plus 25.
That looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, here we go, number 2. I'm not seeing like anything like disgusting about these. Oh,
Yeah, that one's a little rusty.
that's probably our culprit right there. So I don't know when the last time this thing ran was, but the the last clue that I have is a date from some graffiti. 43. That would be the last, like, for sure date that this would be running, in my opinion. Some bored worker, like Zach, sat there and
I didn't get
wrote
that
out. I've got like mold. So there's a lot of different sauces and formulas you could make to try to free up the cylinders when they're seized like this, but we're just going to use some regular old ATF. We're going to let it sit for a minute, and then we're going to try to turn it over. Not sit for a minute, it's supposed to sit for a while actually, like a week. But I'm impatient. It's okay if water gets in there. Someone once told me that if water is what got it stuck, water can also get it unstuck. Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo. I seriously think this is the only cylinder that's a problem. This thing might be a solid runner, even though it has 94,000 miles. All right, we're gonna let the ATF sit in there for a while. I hope it works. We should get this cleaned out. We're just gonna go straight to the dumpster with this. I don't even care if the title's in this. That was nice. What do we got here? A dog collar. Higgy, you wanna wear this? Huh? Oh my goodness. A license plate. I love license plates. 75 the year? 72 the year?
I don't know.
I was hoping this plate was a little older than that. So we're gonna pull it up to the shop and vacuum it out, blow it out with air, hold our breath, hope we don't get hantavirus. It's gross. Look at that scrub. You foreign vehicle lovers wish you could have fitment like that. See that? Clean? As clean as it's gonna get? I think so. Gas tank. Oh my goodness. It's spotless. They were so creative back in the day. I think this is a lead fuel cap. So now what we're gonna do, since I'm impatient, and I've been told by many people not to do it this way, but I'm gonna do it this way because I want to. Okay, we're gonna hook the Rubicon to the back of it, and we're gonna put it in gear. We're gonna see if we can break that engine free. You know, get it spinning a little bit. Okay. Watch the front pulley. Is it spinning? No. Okay. That's not doing nothing. I think it's just pulling through the clutch. Okay. Here's the next move. We got to pull the starter off and move the flex plate. Yep. Wow, it moved. I'm impressed. You want to get me like a screwdriver to clean that out? Oh yeah, this thing totally works. It'd be easy to test too, because you've got a button right here. Vroom, vroom, vroom. That's the sound it makes. Wow, I really thought we were gonna do it today. But no. Gonna have to let those cylinders sit for a minute. Alrighty, it pretty much rained all night long, and I don't want to work outside anymore. So we pushed the truck into the shop, and we're gonna get it put on the lift. Well, Zach, what do you think? What do you think was next? Zach? Zach! You good, man?
No, you know, when you feel like you're on low power mode or something, you just have no energy.
I used to be like that until I started taking AG1. Here, Zach. Try this. AG1 isn't just another supplement. It's your daily nutritional powerhouse packed with 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food sourced ingredients, probiotics, and adaptogens, all in one serving. It supports your gut health, boosts your energy, and it helps you stay sharp in the morning till night.
Now is the best time to try AG1, just like I did.
Get started with AG1 for less than $3 a day when you subscribe. You can click the link in my description or scan the QR code. You can scan it with your phone. Welcome to the future. Okay, Zach, time to get to work. If there's gonna be any chance that we drive this thing with its configuration, we gotta go through things like brake and fuel system, and a lot of that's just easier to access from the bottom. So up it goes.
There's quite a bit of water in there. That's really cool.
All right. For one, look at the size of that ram. That's my hand. It's not even showing how big it is. Muffler needs some work.
Pretty sure that's the least of our worries.
Oh, nice PTO coming out to run the hydraulics. And yeah, that's the brake master cylinder. And it is horrible right now. It doesn't even move. Like, you step on the brake, and even with the mechanical advantage, nothing. I don't think we would have had brakes anyway. All right, for some reason, my camera didn't catch audio here, but that's okay because I'm able to do voiceovers. So essentially, I'm talking about how I removed the bottom cover off the transmission bell housing, and that's so I could get to the flywheel with a bigger pry bar. And as soon as I get the bigger pry bar in there and start wiggling it back and forth, I'm finally able to get that motor to turn over a little bit. And with a little bit more wiggling back and forth, it's actually spinning pretty good. And of course, after I get the motor turned over to a certain point, the ATF that we put in the cylinders earlier starts pouring out, and it's just making a mess everywhere. Should I just keep pumping it out? Let me know if there's stuff coming out. You might not want to stand there though.
Yeah, it's coming out a little bit.
How old did you say this thing was?
88 years. Yum.
Kind of tastes like burnt transmission. It's covering everything in ATF. All right, we took a short little lunch break. Kind of let the cylinders settle down a little bit. But I pulled the carburetor off because I want to start this thing. I want it to run under its own power. I didn't want to have to squirt starting fluid or water bottle of fuel down. So I rebuilt it, and we had some junk come out of it, but really not very much. And yeah, so I'm getting ready to put it back on. Zach is actually getting the wiring figured out because we picked up a battery.
Yep, 6 volt.
It is a 6 volt out of a golf cart. It's huge though. There she is. So she's hooked up good there. We're not gonna hook the starter up yet.
Yeah, you don't need to start. Do it by hand.
Well, I suppose we better test to see if we have spark. Zach does not want to use the starter, so he's gonna be cranking it over by hand. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, brother.
shocked me. Did you see light?
No, but I heard it.
Take that.
Try, do it again.
Nothing?
Here, hold this. I might have a bad ground, so if you just hold this like that.
No, I'm okay.
Are you ready to hook the starter up yet?
I don't know. Probably.
I hope that works.
This should be positive.
Yeah, go push the switch down, like on the starter.
Oh, it sparked.
Did we just burn it up? What just happened? Sounds horrible.
Yeah, it does. It's like not even drawn. Doesn't even sound like it's drawing air.
Put your hand over the inlet and see.
Woo! It's drawing air.
Does it suck you in?
It was mostly scared me. But yeah, it's.
I'm like,
it's
did it
sucking
shock you? Like, what could it possibly have done?
Yeah, it mostly scared me.
Try again. Ow! Shocked me. Okay, go again.
It's kind of hard to push.
We can clean the contacts on the distributor. We pulled off the distributor cap and it is absolutely spotless. Tricked you, didn't I? However, what is not is the spark plug wires, which I have been trying to avoid touching because they look like that. Okay, we just cleaned all of the spark plug wire connectors and everything like that. So let's see what she's got. I saw a spark! Ow! There. Cool, let's put this in. Shock you? Shock. To start an engine, there is 3 things that you're gonna need. One of them is fuel, that makes the fire. Another one is air, that also helps make the fire. And the third one is spark, also makes fire. So if you have all 3 of those things, it should fire up. If it doesn't fire up, you've got something else wrong, maybe the wrong ratio of some kind. What?
Pretty sure the same conversation every car YouTuber's ever had on like any startup video ever.
Exactly. I'm just going through the motions. There's not much here, Zach, to look at, so we gotta plan accordingly. So we are getting a spark. It is just super, super, super weak. I think if the spark was a little stronger, we'd get it to fire off at least once. Not to mention there's still a ton of oil kind of in the cylinders. So I'll probably pull the spark plugs off, use some brake cleaner and spin this motor over again, probably. So I couldn't really sleep. It's actually dark outside. I've just been working on this thing. We filled up the cylinders with gasoline and then pumped the gas out. I blew air through them and let it sit for a few hours actually. And then I tore the distributor apart and made sure the condenser was working, tested it to make sure it was all right, and tested all the spark plugs. We got really good spark there. And now I think it'll fire up. Oh, I also put new spark plug wires on. These are just some that I had in the in one of my drawers. And we're gonna see if they work. I sure hope they do. So at this point, I'm getting pretty fed up with it not starting. And I'm pretty sure the problem lies with how fast we can turn it over, because the starter's pretty weak and we definitely can't do it by hand. So that leaves one more option. We're just gonna have Janelle pull me down to the opposite side of the property, and then we're gonna regroup and we're gonna hook to the front and try to pull start. Ready?
Yep.
Key on. Yeah!
Holy cow. Oh. Yeah. I think she's a little hot. Woo-hoo.
Success! And fin. That was a disaster!
Oh my gosh.
We did it! We did it! It still runs. Some of you are just shaking your heads right now, and this is like, I don't even know. This is a dream come true. It's beyond a dream. I'm in heaven right now. Other than the mouse poop in my mouth, this is way more fun than I imagined it was gonna be. Oh, what a disaster.
I'm so stoked, actually.
Why?
It actually sounds really good too. I think at least. For a motor that, I mean.
I need the starter rebuilt, and then this thing will actually drive, and tires.
And I mean, for a motor that was built like almost 90 years ago.
Part of me wonders if she'll fire up right now. If I went like this, high, and fire.
No way.
Okay. And now while she's warmed up, I want to see if I could get it started with the hand crank. Fulfilling dreams. Here we go. You gotta be a strong boy.
Come on, strong boy.
It's not gonna happen. I'm telling you right now. I give up.
Dang. They're just built different, I guess.
They were built different.